We had a beautiful sunny Sunday here in the Northeast of the United States. That includes Boston, it includes New York, it includes Washington, D.C. And Donald Trump spent that sunny Sunday exploding on Twitter and continuing this morning. There are some interesting vocabulary analyses being done of Donald Trump's speech and tweets that show significant and continued deterioration. I'm not going to deal with that today. We're going to deal with that tomorrow. The topic today is the predictable, erratic escalation of Donald Trump since being acquitted of impeachment. We knew it would happen, and it's happening. We don't even have the time to go through Donald Trump's tweets individually here because there are so many and they are so unhinged. But let's look at just some of them and I will summarize others. Now, understand that Donald Trump spent the better part of the last 2 days tweeting. The president has tweeted almost uninterruptedly for the last 2 days. Aside from the content of the tweets, this is not normal. The targets included the fake news media, polling, crazed Democrats, New York's leaders, the TV show Face the Nation, Adam Schiff, Mitt Romney, Joe Manchin, Jerry Nadler, a polling professional named Larry Sabato, and many, many more. Trump tweeting about how he's winning in New Hampshire, but the fake news media won't tell you that. Tweeting about crazy Nancy Pelosi's impeachment hoax, which has lifted Republican congressional polls and my polls, he says, way up, which was expected, but it has had a great effect on Republican Senate races, including in a bunch of different states. Thanks, he says. Tweeting about the crazed Dems, saying they will do anything. Honesty and truth don't matter to them. They are badly wounded. Iowa vote count was a disaster for them. Then retweeting all sorts of what I call agit trash type videos, dozens and dozens over a period of many hours. Then going in on Republican Senator Mitt Romney, the only Republican to vote guilty in Trump's impeachment on either article. Remember, Romney voted guilty just on Article 1, not guilty on Article 2. Trump saying Romney hurt some very good Republican senators, and he was wrong about the impeachment hoax. No clue. Remember that Mitt Romney is reportedly now on Donald Trump's enemies to get revenge on list. Told you about that last week. Attacking Democratic Senator Joe Manchin as, quote, they are really mad at Senator Joe Munchkin in West Virginia. That's actually kind of funny. He couldn't understand the transcripts. Remember, those were never released. Romney could, but didn't want to. And then really ramping up the caps lock tweets. Remember, as we've said before, when Trumpists show up to defend Trump in my email, in live streams, tweeting to me on my Facebook page, they engage caps lock and turn off spell check. And Donald Trump doing some of the same here, starting FBI Director Christopher Wray just admitted that the FISA warrants and surveillance of my campaign were illegal, misspelled surveillance. So was the fake dossier. Caps lock, therefore the whole scam investigation, the Mueller report and everything else for 3 years was a fixed hoax. Who pays the price? And then going into an almost completely capitalized tweet to follow up. This is the biggest political crime in American history, capitalizing history by far. Caps lock, simply put, the party in power illegally spied on my campaign, both before and after the election, in order to change or nullify the results of the election. It continued on with the impeachment hoax. Terrible. And it continues. Then a couple of short tweets, drain the swamp, all in caps, make America great again, keep America great again, in all caps. And then as of this recording, Trump with a 4-tweet combo today about the New Hampshire rally that he has tonight, going after AOC, going after Chuck Schumer, going after the fake news media, and much more. Guys, this isn't normal. No other president behaved this way. There are two sides to this. You can look at the content of Donald Trump's tweets, which is absolutely unhinged, erratic, and ridiculous. But then you can say, forget about the content. He's tweeting sometimes hundreds of times in a day, tweets and retweets. That alone, he could be tweeting about his deep knowledge of philosophy, and it would still be weird for a president to be tweeting this much. Other presidents did stuff most days. Even if they did things that we didn't like, they were doing things. Foreign leaders work on things, while Trump's attention span seemingly prevents him from having an in-depth meeting without his attention drifting to a TV showing Fox News in the back of the room. His briefings are down to a single page, 2 bullet points, and a picture based on reporting from inside the White House. and he is just tweeting all day. The one, I don't even know to call it a silver lining, but the one response that sometimes people have to the endless, erratic, unhinged tweeting is that if he's spending this much time tweeting, he's spending less time doing things that damage the country. That's the one pseudo silver lining that sometimes people find. We're going to have more about this on the show's Instagram page. Make sure you are following it at David Pakman Show. And make sure you follow me on Instagram at david.pakman. I posted a pretty wacky hate mail I got this morning on my Instagram page at david.pakman. I want to encourage everybody in my audience to go subscribe to a YouTube channel we're partnering with. It's called Upflip. They release new videos every week. In every video, you meet a different entrepreneur and get an in-depth look at how their business works and how they became successful. It's great if you like shows like Shark Tank. If you own your own business or you're thinking of starting one, the Upflip YouTube channel really does offer a wealth of knowledge and inspiration. As an entrepreneur myself and a business owner, I've really been enjoying hearing all of the different stories of the people that they interview. But it's really fascinating content, even if you don't own your own business too. Go check out the Upflip YouTube channel. They're friends of the David Pakman Show. I'd love it if you would support them by subscribing to their channel. You can find the Upflip YouTube channel by going to davidpakman.com/upflip. If you're watching this on YouTube, I've put the link right underneath this video.